farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be
Hello, sir.
Yo, you were writing way too much for me to even fucking think about answering. was no, no, no. I'm like VC, bro. Can't do this. What's going on?
No,
You got mow grass?
hey,
No,
yeah, grass is ready to cut again.
fuck off. Not full fur. Not full.
What's full?
It's not. It can't be full already. Like it's not. It's not full. Let me see. It is full. It's about neck. All right then.
Hmm?
I said, all right then. I'm over on your land. I see that it's. I'm like, didn't we just pick up your grass?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, bing bang boom, she's ready to go.
No, I cut in September, sir.
Fucking hell. I just finished. I was just me and Brad too. We just helped JF get all his done.
Yeah, I was hearing he had issues yesterday or the day before yesterday, I don't know, right now, with the reset because of the server maintenance, right?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't much. Luckily, he didn't have a huge fate because we were all working on it, and then I was watching, and I saw him say I saw him say, "Oh, we're gonna," because we all lost money. We all lost money on the repaint mod.
Yeah.
So I showed up, man. I was like minus 18 grand. I'm like, I was over 30 grand in repaint, and I was like, dude, no way. And yeah, so he came back. He turned all the socks, he turned it all off, and then gave us new ones. He gave us all our money back, though.
Ah, yeah,
At least.
I see. The
Yeah.
12 grand here and there, yeah. So, what was this for a mod and what is it doing and what is the solution to it now? It's off now?
Yeah, he just took it out. Apparently, it wasn't supposed to. Apparently, it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to charge us. Like, it was supposed to just repaint everything and keep everything repainted without it charging us money. Which I don't necessarily believe, because why would you put it in just so everything gets repainted? That doesn't seem like it would have fallen in the next gen thing. I think it was supposed to charge everybody, but like a little bit. And then everybody from last night till this morning was like, what the fuck? 30, 40 grand out the window. So they turned all the servers off this morning, went in, took them all out, went back in. All the admins went in, took all the shit away, like gave everybody their money back, popped out and said sorry. So
yeah, I was
yeah,
seeing it like they want to make sure you pay for the paint too, you know?
yeah. So like that's what I thought. I was like, no, no. But then his message says, "Oh, we didn't want it. It wasn't supposed to be like that." And I was like, "Well, what was it supposed to be like? Don't tell me you did it so that like, nah, I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird.
Yeah, we'll
But
see.
whatever. We got our money back. We're okay. Everybody's okay. Our equipment is not repainted, but other servers are. Yeah, I think it's our map, to be honest. Like even that, the grass. Like we can't cut the grass, right? We can't cut meadow. Meadow doesn't grow back in our animal pen.
So you would need to plant down grass and put the animals in there to have it regrow to feed them?
No, still wouldn't do it because once you place the animal pen on top of it, uh, oh, I mean, technically, I guess you might be able to do that. You might, but you're not allowed to do that
Yeah, yeah.
because the grass you paint anyway, is not regrowable.
Yeah, I don't see it why it's not attracting them there.
I think it's just our map. Like if we were on one of the other maps, that's the other thing. I think they're going to be moving again. I think their map.
Yeah, yeah. But I
We
don't
were
know.
on the same map as them, then we would always get the same up stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But the way they're moving, we can't keep up. There's far too much moving.
Yeah, I
Although
agree.
I don't mind moving, I would move again. 10% is not a big thing to lose,
No.
considering you can move over, you know, sell all your equipment, move everything, or keep your equipment, whatever, and then get land that's closer together or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe a bigger field to start with, whatever. So what were you saying? You got to sell straw for what?
To
What are you selling
repair
straw
my
for?
tractor, man.
To fix your tractor?
Yeah.
Your tractor's not fucked up?
Yeah.
That's too funny.
I mean, it's shutting down on my way to sell the straw, you know?
Oh, okay.
I'm on a budget here, man. I'm on a budget. And this budget
I'm
is
on a,
tiny.
I'm on a budget. I eat only ramen noodles,
Just the
and I
sheep.
have socks with holes in them.
Yeah, just the sheep stuff, you know? Better make sure
I hear you.
better should make sure you get your pennies together, you know?
It's
All the
a
money,
rough day.
all the money from yesterday's crop exports gone.
Yes, but at least it's paid off debt,
Yeah, I
right?
might I might try to get some more loans coming now with the erased net asset value with the paid off stuff. But see,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea.
yeah,
Although by the looks of the message in the market advert, looks like Hans is gonna take a bank and take all their money.
now we're back in
He's
sec.
looking for a 1.2 to 1.6 million dollar general loan.
What? Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
I will be back
What?
and then we talk.
What? Yes, he's looking for a big loan. Big loan. Fuck sakes, man. I'm going crazy on these goddamn rock picking. I wasn't going to do these fields, and then I said, fuck it. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I know I'm going to plant sunflower, and I'm going to have to plow it, and there's going to be more rocks. So I don't know why I'm doing it. Driving me nuts. Oh, look at the copper. So if you want a loan, you should apply for it tomorrow morning, ASAP. Or start asking banks first. I guess you can only ask tomorrow because you don't know how much your NAV is going to be. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oops. Still there? Oi, oi, oi. Yes, sir. What? Ça va dans les bars? Ouais. Ouais. Pardon. Ça de rentrer. Ouais. Pas trop. Pas trop. Pas trop.
Okay.
Ouais.
Now you have to repeat
Yo.
everything.
You're back. Good.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what is the loan amount you told me about? What is going on? No loans available?
Well, I know that a lot of banks were. That's why the whole there was the big line of credit issue, right?
Yeah.
Was all the high interest rates because everybody had a lot of money out, but a lot of banks weren't covering that, so they didn't have a lot of money to lend out in loans. The loans were like I had to talk to get my last $180,000 loan. I had to talk to 3 banks. 2 banks said I don't have enough money, and 1 bank was like, yeah, I got enough money. So I was able to get it from them at least. But now I see Hans in Marketplace. Instead of DMing all the banks, he just wrote a post like any banks that have like 1.2 to $1.6 million to lend, contact him because he wants to make a. It looks like he's making a big, trying to get a big, I don't know, big something they're going. I don't know.
Yeah, but you remember me doing this? Where I put it in market and adverts and saying, all bankers please look into my LOC? He came back with like, that's not allowed.
Yeah, you need to talk to all the banks. Yes, so it's okay when he does it. You know this.
Yeah, I just wanted to point this out, yeah?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on a second.
Anyway. I'm just
Salut! How'd it go so, comment ça allait so bas?
I don't know.
On a fait une différence parce que, regarde, elle n'a pas accroché. Elle n'a pas accroché, pourtant, j'étais sûr qu'elle avait accroché.
Oh!
Mais il y a quelqu'un
C'était
qui
pas
avait
que
chanté.
je suis chanté. Ouais, c'est ça.
Ok, excuse.
Ah, so ouais, mais c'est quand tu es allé en dessous, tu as essayé de sortir avec?
J'ai réussi quand même
Mais pourquoi c'est assez bas?
parce que je suis parti dans la porte. Je suis parti. Ta remorque était pas pilée comme qu'elle était supposée.
Ouais.
Pour l'erreur, là.
Ouais, c'est correct.
French.
Ça arrive. Ah, ok, ben, ouais, c'est ça. Ça arrive. Je peux probablement, je peux aller en dessous.
Ouais.
Ben, ça, c'est tout que j'en ai. Pas trop que j'ai été. Non. Puis c'est plein en plus.
Oui, c'est ça.
Non. Oublie ça. Ok, donne-moi 2 secondes. Voilà.
Now I got it.
The truck driver fucking, he wasn't pinned to the trailer. And he fucking backed up and, yeah. Well, the trailer's like fucking low.
Nah, I was wondering, first second I was wondering what the fuck you talking there, but it's French.
That's right. That's the franglais, maintenant. T'as puni? Donne-moi 2 secondes. Ouais, je vois. Ouais, au moins, tu as besoin pas. Ouais, c'est une plus. Ah ouais. Ben, c'est la première fois que j'essaie d'aller assez bas. J'ai baissé mon suspension le plus possible. C'est ça. C'est ça. Et maintenant, essaye ton tug test en avant, OK? Je m'attends juste pour toi. Yeah. Your old guy. Not ready. Let's rock and roll. Start the engine. Oh, it didn't turn it off? Fucking hell. You bet? You there?
Mm.
Okay. Just the checking.
So, when you become part of the US, you gonna stop all this French talking, right?
Fuck. Would be nice.
Huh?
I said that would be nice. Be nice, but it won't happen, unfortunately. Listen, you know what? Like, I am a very proud Canadian, and I love my country, and I hate a lot of the things that some of it, what goes on, right? And I'm sure everybody has their vices with their country, with some things that they do, but it would be good to become U.S. It would be good to just make it all American. And I would say that for a few reasons. A few reasons is it's a bit more about money for Americans than it is Canadians. We pay too much in taxes. Americans pay a lot less, but they have to pay their health care. But that's a good thing too, because, right now all the taxes I pay, you get penalized for working hard, but if you're lazy, you make a lot of money here in Canada.
Yeah, here too.
Yeah, it's just but not in America. Unless you're a single mother, which is like just another fucking employee for shit. But anyway, but I would say the biggest reason is no country could fuck with you at that point.
True.
We wouldn't have to worry about Russia or China if we were all one. Holy fuck, would we not have to worry, buddy?
Yeah, we just could like the Star Wars movies, right?
Yeah.
Where they have the Imperial, what it's called, Congress or whatever you wanna call it in your language, where they all meet together, and there was always just some 4 peoples. They were placed there for Earth. Just the planet Earth. Nothing about countries, no shit like that. And then nobody can fuck with.
I mean that's technically NATO, right?
Yeah.
Technically it's NATO, but if you look at it, and that's why I say technically, because At the same time, as much as NATO's there, what the fuck does NATO? What are you gonna do?
Right?
I mean, you're supposed to be there to help fucking all the countries, right?
Right.
But meanwhile, you got little fucking Ukraine taking on big bad fucking Russia, which also makes Russia look like bitches. Because you couldn't take over a little fucking country like Ukraine. It's taken you over 2 years to do it. Like, what the fuck are we're afraid of you for? Yeah, bums. Fuck. But and then that's the other thing, you know, Canada anyway, is like we're just fucking giving all our money away
Yeah, we
to
too.
help other people
We too.
when we have so many people that we need to help here.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't have to work 7 days a week to have a comfortable living.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to pay so much of fucking taxes. I shouldn't have to do everything I do. So that way we could just piss it away and give it to other people.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't make sense to me.
No.
So, but that's the other Canadian thing, sir, that I am very proud of. That Canadians are nice people, and we want to help everybody. And I do want to help everybody. But I also believe that if you can't help the people that are here, how and why should you be helping other people?
Right.
You know?
Because it's just about moving money.
Yes, sir. The what? Say what? What? Okay. Ouais, pas tout. Pas tout. Seulement pas le roulottes sont ici. C'est parfait. Pas tout. Voilà, pourquoi prendre la chance? Pine dessus, puis je sens bien. Merci. Man, everybody coming and bothering me, man. I'm on my break. No, I'm not on a break, actually. Yeah, so I'm happy. I'm happy about that too. I'm happy that we help people, and I don't want people to die, and I don't want anything like that. But fucking Christ, man! It's all the goddamn Germans' fault. You know what I mean?
No.
You're like, no, it wasn't us this time. It wasn't us. I'm like, okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
What do you guys got? What do you got planning over there?
Nothing.
Hopefully not the blue-eyed thing again. Fuck,
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. We got nothing.
No.
We got
No.
nothing to offer our military forces here. Not even our guns is shooting straight lines, you know?
Your what? It's not even shooting straight lines?
Our guns for the military people.
Oh.
Because the good shit we gave away. We always running. We still running on some old ass shit there.
Yo, it's so fucking stupid. We were supposed to buy new fucking jets. No, we don't get them. We had all these new things. No, give them to Ukraine.
Yeah.
And then America goes and says that we're stupid, and they continue to do it. And I'm like, guys, if America is telling you you're stupid, when they are probably the stupidest country in the world,
that should something say to you, eh?
you know what I mean? Like, come on, guys, get your shit together. And then, and then I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, and honestly, if I was somebody with power, like, I don't know, fucking China, or even America, I'd be like watching all these countries giving all their good shit away, and being like, nah, just gonna sit here and wait my turn. And once it's all said and done, and all your good shit is gone to the countries that are fighting, and both of them don't have any bullets left, and nobody's got no shit left, I'm just gonna move on over.
Nah, it won't come to the point where we don't have shit. We will have shit for years to come.
Oh, speak for yourself, bud. Fucking Canada, fucking, we ain't. This fucking tariff war is enough, man. Fucking people are getting rid of aluminum and steel, and our only saving graces right now are the Europeans buying some of our stuff. If the Europeans don't come and buy some of our stuff, fucking the majority of our people will be out of jobs soon.
I mean, we all need to just look for new sources. But in the end, it will be all still the same. It's like the same shit like happening with Russian oil here. Like, I don't know if Canada has the same, but we, as Europe said, no, we don't want to buy any more oil of Russia to not support them financially and stuff. So
yeah,
you saw India. You saw India moving in and say, "Oh, we buy your shit, but we buy it for less." And then they came over and sell it to the Europeans. The same Russian shit just moved to another place, and now it's no longer Russian shit because the Indian people got some figures in it. What?
That's right. Now it's okay for you to buy that one because it's from the Indians.
For more money.
Definitely more money.
So tell me what's the good thing about it? So much stupidity going on.
Nothing, buddy. Nothing. Meanwhile, Canada's still trying to figure out who they're fucking. Oh, we're gonna do a new prime minister, and he's gonna be this, and he's gonna be that. Oh, fucking bums, man! All a bunch of bums.
It's always the same. It doesn't matter who you vote for.
That's right.
That's why everybody is so upset about Trump, because Trump is the first guy who says I do my shit. It's still shit of somebody with a shit ton of money, no question asked there, but it's not the casual shit.
But that's why I like the fucking guy. As fucked up as this guy is being right now, the fucking dude is smart. I'm gonna give it to him. You know why I'm gonna give it to him? Because for fuck's sakes, this guy came in and everybody was like, fucking Trump, I hate him. He still wins with a landslide because he knows that most Americans want freedom, guns, and money.
Yeah.
Don't we all, though? Don't we all? Yeah, I want freedom.
I
want fucking money.
I don't take the guns with it, but the other stuff, yeah, I take it.
Listen, I'm a gun. I like guns. I have guns. Well, I have guns. I have my gun license. Canada, we are allowed guns. They took away our handguns, fucking cocksuckers. But I'm okay with the guns. But I like our laws better than their laws. No carrying guns. What the fuck is that? You know, you don't need to carry a gun.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to carry a gun. You know what I mean? But like we have guns. I can go shoot. I can hunt. I can whatever. But I do believe in protection of your house and your property. That's something I do agree with, America. If someone comes into my house, like here in Canada, if someone comes into our house, I can't shoot them and I can't hurt them. Even if they're going to hurt me, I'm not allowed to hurt them.
Okay, well, for me, in the point where they start attacking me or harassing me, I can kill them and it would be okay because I just protected myself. But
Canada doesn't allow you to.
It's not like the stand your ground right. Hey, they touched my ground with a tiny toe and now I killed him. No,
Correct. Correct.
That's not the
Tiny
point.
toe touched my property. You are dead,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, exactly. That's excessive, but that's the problem. We've had fucking courts where somebody has broken in and raped the mother and children, and the father comes in and it kills the guy, and goes to jail.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, that stuff's not fucking right, but they still allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there has to be a better way. I mean, if they do threaten you, you can do whatever it takes to protect yourself and your family, right?
Yeah, that's the golden rule.
Because
But it's the
I'm
same
not the
thing.
one. I'm not the one starting it. I'm just the one reacting and protecting.
Right. But that's where your freedoms are. That's where you get there. You have to make that choice. You can't always be government to make that choice, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing. You know what? And it even kind of goes down to the same thing as like Roe v. Wade, right? You know, you and I don't have, as males, we don't have rights to decide whether a child is born or not. But we are, I don't know about you, but we have to pay for them.
Yeah.
We don't get a choice whether we pay child support or not.
No, you have
Whether
to.
we wanted to have that child or not.
You have to.
You have to, right? And you have to, that's it. So you, as an adult, made a choice, and you have to live with it. But women don't. But you also have to make a choice whether you want to save your family or go to jail, or just let it happen and stay not go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked, bud. It's fucked. Me and my wife have talked about it a bunch, about maybe moving to the States, becoming American anyway. But no, I love Canada.
It all has pros and cons, and you can talk about it forever. But I mean, that's why nobody has the solution for it, right? If somebody would step in and say, "Hey, I have the solution," we would follow it.
That's right. That's right. Everybody's got a little different way, and it all kind of works for them.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
all still fucked up if you're looking closer.
But that's right. There's no perfect answer to any of these big life questions, right?
So
And that's what it comes down to.
if there would be
Nobody's got the right answer.
Right.
We all just do the best we can.
Yeah, but
And it's just the best. It just depends on which fucking politician's making the most money at it. That's all.
right. Whoever puts the most money into it gets the most results out of it.
That's right.
And this
you
is-
and I, sir, are not getting the money.
No. But
Fucking
on
crazy.
the other hand side, you and I and everybody else, we know technically if we just sit and just sit together and say tomorrow we don't stand up for making a war 14 hours a day or whatever it is to go working. No, what will happen?
Crash.
Technically,
Governments wouldn't make money. They would have to put taxes down. They would have to change things and get us going back to work.
right? But nobody
100%,
sits and nobody sits together and says nope. Everybody's still moving
Nope.
out there every morning
Do you know why?
because we all fear we are the only one that sits and not going.
That's one of the reasons. That's definitely one of the big ones. But the other big one is division. Governments are very good at making division in the world. Well, gender, gender, race, religion. Because you're different than me and I'm different than you, people don't sit together.
Yeah,
They
I don't.
keep hating. There's hate amongst each other.
And that's the point. They,
And they do that because otherwise we would sit together.
yeah, and we would come up with a plan to stop them.
That's right.
but nobody wants to. Everybody
That's right.
everybody that starts moving into the direction will get shutting down in some way.
Shut down.
They make you shut your mouth in some way.
That's right. That's right, sir. You got it. You, sir, figured out life.
But
Mhm.
I'm not happy with it, you know?
Nothing we can do.
Nothing.
Because nobody's gonna come sit with us. Look, it's fucking Greta Thunberg there. Good for her. She tried. Failed. But tried. You didn't even stick up for the pollution. Are you guys more electric yet? You guys got more electric cars than gas cars yet?
No.
No, okay, I didn't think so. It's only fucking Finland.
No, it's.
And Swiss, I think. Finland and Swiss.
I don't even think that this is true.
No?
No. I think
Yeah.
the really where you can see and feel the swap to the electric vehicles really is the Netherlands.
The Netherlands, yeah?
Yeah. But the Netherlands are always something in the mixture. Then the Netherlands are like the exchange for you Canadians. Like you are the more European style of the Americans. The Netherlands people are more like the American style of the Europeans.
Oh, okay.
So you see that in the building, in the infrastructure, everything. I think it's because they were the first one to really trading between both continents, you know?
Gotcha. So what you're saying is we need to move to the Netherlands.
Ah,
Yeah, but look at Max Verstappen. He's a cocky son of a bitch, and he's a Netherlands guy. Which now makes sense if you're telling me that he's more American.
oh, that's... It's not
'Cause
like
they
they are
cocky
sitting...
motherfuckers.
It's not like they are sitting an hour drive right from my home and sitting there right behind their border and sitting guns and beer and tits. No, not that way. But you can clearly see they have some influence from overseas.
Listen, sir, I take offense to that comment. Who doesn't like tits and beer?
I take tits and weed. Okay.
Me too.
Don't
Me
need the.
too,
I
me
don't.
too.
I don't like this alcohol stuff. I don't like the way alcohol works and all this fancy shit. I'm happy with my weed.
Me too. Agreed, but I do. You don't like a mixed drink? You don't like a nice well, I love a nice whiskey with Coke. Just a 1 drink, 2 drink max in a whole evening. Just a nice tip, and then you smoke your J with it. Tasty.
Nah, I'm staying
Yeah,
with
well.
I'm staying with my Red Bull and then smoke.
Oh, your Red Bull. Oh my God, I had to get rid of that.
Yeah.
My heart was pumping too fucking hard.
I'm
I was drinking like 4 of those little ones a day.
I'm way ahead of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're fucking on the game all the time. Fucking staying up all kinds of hours. Fucking playing with us fucking Yankee Doodle.
Yeah, I just need to put this more into my real life progress, and then I would be fine, you know.
No, that's why I got the Steam Deck, so I could try to do both at the same time.
That's also something.
But
I
I'm
mean,
thinking-
I'm talking to my girlfriend. Like, I have so many games where you have to like raise your own company, be your own boss, do your own decisions. I mean, it's all just a simulation. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you just because I do it in a game I can do it in real world. But technically, it's not this. It's not a big difference.
It's not too different. Definitely, you could do it.
You
You
just
definitely could do it. Do I think that we can make farm? Maybe not.
no,
Maybe not.
because of the
Maybe
the entry level for farming is just way too high.
Way too high.
You just
Way
think
too
about it. Just if you are starting out as a contractor, just as a contractor, you just want to have like your own tractor to say, hey, I can come and work for you as another unit. You have to just get me something to hook on my tractor and I move it.
That's right.
Just to have a tractor, okay, for you as a Canadian it's even harder, but just for me as a German in a not that agricultural area of Germany, I would need like a 700 Fendt. You know what these things cost in real life?
Yeah, I do, unfortunately. So I was doing snow removal, and we used those. We used those, like the Fendt 700s. We used the John Deere and the New Holland T7s.
Yeah.
That's something. I had a whole business plan. I was thinking about making my own snow removal company to get rid of all the snow on people's driveways. And it's a pretty lucrative business. But the amount of money just to get that tractor was was pretty big. It was a pretty big investment.
I don't know if it's for you guys over there as well, but everybody who's not really into farming, like not even interesting in looking at tractors or something, they always think like every farmer is like rich as fuck and those tractors are cheap as shit and they are just stupid people that are just supposed to put plants in the ground because they can't do anything else. And I'm always like, are you fucking stupid? First, they are the only people that are working 365 days a year. They are insane hours.
Yep.
They are working insane hours on a single day. They are the most
in all the weather.
In all weather, in all situations, they are out there.
Yeah. And most of the time, they're their own mechanics as well.
Yep, they are everything.
Yeah.
And they are taking on immense amounts of debt just to feed somebody that they don't even know.
Yeah. And they don't even know whether they're going to make it all the time or not.
Yeah. And not even from the.
Are they good? Rebel Dub? Yeah.
And then,
oh my god. The amount of debt those guys have.
And still the point that the most point or the biggest point for me, that is for me the biggest rip off for them is like they don't even they can't even set the price for their own work.
No, and
they have a product. The product is the basement of everything for us, and then somebody else comes and says, "Oh, I pay you $6 per ton." Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
And then they're going and say, "Hey, from this ton you can do how many thousands of like breads or whatever," and making a shit ton of money without making it work. They are just taking it and bringing it, or not even bringing it. They just make a deal with one and deal with another one, and they're making the most profit of everything.
A lot of the farmers deal with their own transport as well.
Yeah,
crazy.
at least to the elevators.
So they have to buy their own trucks and their own shit and still transport it still for the $6 a ton.
That's insane.
When you fill up a truck that takes 40 tons or 30 tons, you look at it and you're like, what the fuck? The truck brought over 30 tons of grain for like $800.
That's insane.
Yeah. I'd say.
It's insane. And everybody is like, oh yeah, it's for the people.
But they normalize it. Say, oh, fucking farmers.
Yeah. That's the point. Then they say the farmers are the problem. They are using too much diesel on the fields and they are making too much erosion on the ground or something. Hey man, we need to eat.
And then they tell them, well, you need to get new equipment, the electric ones or the new fancy stuff that cost millions and millions more dollars.
And not
So
even
they'll
working.
always be in debt and never have anything.
And they're not even working. Like the new shit, not even functional.
Nope.
I mean,
doesn't
you
even work
can.
properly.
I mean, you are against you are 10, like roughly 10 years older than I am, and you should be driving a truck like it's supposed to be a truck, you know, without DEF, without all the electrical sensors, just a mechanical engine going up and down with a piston and the combustion, and you know.
We would make more money doing it that way than we do now.
Yeah. Now you are
Even
paying.
the DEF fluid, that DEF fluid is so expensive.
Yeah.
Fucking retarded. Ridiculous.
And it's just fucking up your engine.
It doesn't make it. So the engines don't even last 1,000,000 miles anymore.
Right.
They used to, and now it's at
Right.
like 500, 600.
Right.
If you're lucky, 700,000, and you got to change your motor or rip it out and rebuild it.
Right. That's all. That's not making sense. Just because they say, oh, if I can sell you another truck within your lifespan, I can make double the money off of your life.
Correct, sir. The only upside right now, which they haven't been able to change, luckily, is that rebuilding a truck engine is still cheaper than buying a new truck. So we can rebuild them, and as long as you keep your truck in good shape, the outside, the whatever, you will get it to last. You can make it last your whole life.
Yeah.
Like you still see guys with old trucks still lasting, right?
Yeah.
But yes, you can still do it with the new trucks, but it just takes a lot more. That's all.
I mean, there's also one thing I keep up saying as a positive thing is your plastic car won't rust. You will.
Oh, they do.
But
They do, just underneath, so that way nobody sees it. And then when it falls apart and fucking goes crimps in half, you're like, what the fuck?
Don't comment. That's just insanity. I mean,
It is.
I don't know. You might have seen already. They come up with plastic oil pans for your engine,
Oh my god, yes.
so you can.
So far, only on the European cars.
Okay, but yeah,
We don't have them on the American ones yet.
But you can imagine what that means, right? You can't re-drill a thread into a plastic.
That's right.
If the thread is gone, it's gone. New oil pan.
That's right.
If you have a little, okay, they won't even dent, so they won't break straight away. Like
No.
if you hit
Well,
something,
they shouldn't.
yeah,
Depends on how hard you're hitting that fucking speed bump, but you shouldn't be doing it that hard.
it's insane. Purely insane. Just because somebody said, hey, when I use plastic to build it, it's like 20 cents cheaper for me. And that's the whole reason of doing it.
Dude, I have a 2005 Honda Civic.
Keep it for the rest of your life. Try to make it sustainable against the rust, and you won't have any issues with it.
The frame I'm good. The body's getting some rust, but the oil pan, I still have the original oil pan from 2005 on it.
Yeah.
If you believe
that's
it,
something.
I can't believe how.
No, that's something I set for myself. Is since I'm doing this mechanic job and stuff, I set myself the rule: I will never get a car newer than 2007. Everything until 2007
It's
is
hard
fine.
though. It's hard.
No, it's not that hard. You just
Well, eventually, they're trying to. Here in Canada, anyway, they're trying to take away any cars that are before 2010. Once they are done, they need to go to scrapyards. They're not going to be able to sell them.
what the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck is right? Fucking assholes. Okay? They're trying to fucking take our good cars away, too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point. They don't want you to repair your stuff
No. No, they don't.
because they
I'm
can.
able to keep that car fucking good and it doesn't cost much to fucking get the parts.
You're right.
Cheap parts, cheap, easy to fix.
Right, that's what I
No,
want
they
for my
want me to
car.
buy a brand new one where you have to take the whole motor out just to fucking change the oil.
Yeah, you got it right.
Fucking crazy.
And that's also something. You can imagine my situation where somebody who's, let's say, who's used to drive this old fucking Civic, coming into, going for oil change like 150 quid. Changing oil, you mean? Putting the car up, letting the oil drain out, putting another filter in, letting the car back down, put oil in, go. And now they come in with their brand new truck, and you have to put apart, rip off the underneath the plastics underneath it. Then you have issues to reach the filter. Then all this shit, and you come up with a bill like 1,000 or 800 for your oil change.
Yep.
And they are,
And it's like 2-day process.
and they are thinking
You
you
can't
are
even
the
go
one,
in and get it up.
and you are,
Yeah.
and they are thinking you are the one that puts on the pockets full of gold at the moment. No, I'm getting shit for it.
You're getting the same amount as it used to be,
Yeah,
just to change the oil. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a fucked up world we live in, sir.
yeah, and it's only getting worse
Oh, yeah.
because
It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better.
no, definitely not. Because imagine, something I heard the other day. The guys that we are going to, if we are getting old and we want to go to a doctor, you know what guys are looking at you? The guys that are now playing around with AI doing my test.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. That makes it near. Yeah, have you ever tried the AI? You ever tried like Chat GPT and stuff?
Yeah.
Like you just try it.
I
I've
just,
tried it. It's fucking scarily pretty good.
yeah,
I can see how people are gonna pass all their fucking tests because of this.
it's good, but always also think about this one. If we, or like I call us this literally the same generation. Like I said, you're about 10 years older than I am. That's
How
about.
10 years old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, you're good.
I'm
Yeah, I'm 10 years older than you. Yeah, man.
I'm turning 30 in October, and if I got it right, you turned 40 a little bit earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
See.
You got it. All right, so yes,
So that's
very close to the same generation. Yes.
yeah, that's what and I'm especially me. I'm really trapped between those both, like the old ones where you say if you work hard and everything you will get something, and the new ones where you say, hey, why do I work at all? You know? I'm really trapped in between. But if we want to go to do some research, right? We went ask Google. Google came back with like, okay, I took your request and I found like 2 million pages where there could be something for you to read about it. You know?
Yep.
And you
Yeah.
have to do the work, and you have to come up with your own interpretation of everything. And now you put the same question.
You have to do the work.
That's another point. You have to do the work yourself. But
You have to do the work.
if
All right.
if you and me, we are reading the same piece of text, we came up with another idea of it, you know? Maybe not totally
Correct.
different, but it's a little bit different. And now, with with ChatGPT, everybody asks a question and everybody gets the same response.
That's right. And whatever response they want us to know.
Right?
That's
Nobody-
the other thing.
nobody-
That's the other one that makes it a little more nervous. Is who's giving us the answers here?
Right?
You know, AI, yeah, cool, but you know, here in Canada anyway, the government silenced Facebook. We're not allowed to put up news feeds and this, that, the other thing because of misleading ones, but also they don't want you to know some of the real ones.
Yeah.
So what are they changing? I don't know, man. Life's a conspiracy theory now. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's the real interesting point of life, right?
Yeah, I guess.
finding all the little hints and tweaks and tricks, you know, and trying to really do something. Because
I'm
for
just trying
me,
to keep my head down and make enough money that my kids can figure it out for themselves next time.
yeah, that's something I'm still the kid in this situation, you know.
Nah, you're 30. You
Yeah,
got lots of decisions to make, you know what I mean? You gotta make money, you gotta figure out where you want your life to go.
right.
All I can say, 10 years future you, don't wait for nothing.
No,
Go out there and get what you want.
that's
Figure out what you want
that's the
and go
point.
get it.
Don't wait for something to come to you. You need to go and get it.
That's right. Because these new kids, they just waiting.
Yeah.
Waiting.
But also that's something that I got taught, right? Everybody says you work hard, you wait for your turn.
That's right.
So, but now it is like you need to take your turn. Doesn't matter if you want to work hard or not. If you want to do something, take it.
Take it. Because nobody ain't guaranteed tomorrow, sir.
And nobody will even help you from the ones that are up there.
No, because they're still taking for themselves.
Everybody says, "Oh, I don't know if I would do this and that," and you know, I don't know if that's for you a point for you too. But if you go out and ask somebody like, "Oh, how did you do this?" or "How did you do this and that?" or "How did you ended up in this situation or in this part of the company?" or whatever, they are saying, "Oh, I don't know if I would do it the same way." "Oh, it's scary." Ooh, ooh, ooh. They are not like really encouraging you.
Preach, man, preach. Walk one more. A shitty fucking situation. Really sucks to think about it too much, huh?
Yeah. That's why we got this cool plant called weed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I come home and it's just relax time, baby. Just turn the world off a little bit and just be like, you know, man, things aren't that bad.
But that's also why we get all these video games and all this stuff, just to keep you quiet.
Keep you quiet.
Go to work, come home, play video games, go to work again. Just don't think about everything outside. Don't make your move. Don't do anything. Just functional and working. No, thank you.
Right.
Not for me.
And then they're like, here you go. We're gonna give you a mobile version so you can do it while you're at work. Too.
Yeah. Or you just stay at home and working and gaming all in your home. We don't even need.
And then we'll give you money.
Yeah. To pay your home.
But I'll give you more money if you fucking make kids so they continue to do the same thing you do.
Give me more
they need
slaves.
us. They need us for now, though. That's another fucking worrying thing. Eventually, when all the robots and AI can do it, then what do we do?
You know what the good thing is? There will be a transition phase, right? There will be a point where they need to test, can the AI really drive the truck? And then what we do? We came up and say, hey, we have over 8,000 hours in American and Euro Truck Simulator. We can handle this, man. We have a steering wheel, we have a whole setup here, we can do it. And then we are home office truckers, man.
Yeah, that's right. You know they do that in mines already, right?
Yeah, I have seen
that. They do that in mining. You can use an excavator and dump trucks from now it's not at home though.
Yeah,
it's at their office
at the operation
and they have
center.
life size kind of simulators.
Yeah,
and you do everything from there.
That's so So, but when they come to when they put this out of the mining area where they are just limited to a few vehicles and a few operators per mine, and they bring it to the public where you have your taxis driving like this, you have your buses driving like this, you have your trucks driving like this, you have everything like that. They don't want to have big company buildings for just putting your driving simulators in there. They say, hey, that's a home office job.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna get you. We're gonna send you a Logitech G920, and you'll be fine. Like,
Yeah.
sir.
If you want more
you
than
need
that,
to give us a little bit better.
yeah. But that's what I'm really looking for, you know.
But that's it. You're waiting.
I'm
Can't
waiting.
wait, sir.
I'm preparing, you know.
Preparing. That's the better word, I guess. Yeah, that transition. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Everybody's like, "Oh, your job's gonna be obsolete in a few years," and I said, "No fucking way. There's no way that anybody's gonna be fucking comfortable with 100,000 pounds of truck running down the road
Driverless.
with nobody nobody operating. Like, come on, you gotta use your head here."
Right.
You know, we have a couple in the States that run highway driverless, but everybody stays away from them, and there's big signs and fucking cameras all over them saying, "Oh, this is a autonomous truck," and then somebody goes and picks it up. It stops on the side of the highway, and then somebody jumps in it and drives it over to the dock. So it's already happening.
Yeah, you see. You will be a remote operator for a truck. You have a certain area, and if there will be a breakdown, you have to be the one going there.
And then we want to go on vacation, and they're like, "Here, take the Steam Deck with you, and you can still drive on your way."
Yeah.
What? What?
We have the solution for you to work from everywhere you want. Here.
Yeah. You wanna go live in Hawaii? Go ahead. Barbados? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Take this with you.
that
Here's
would
an
be
Xbox
so.
controller.
Just
You
think
just need
about
a
it.
TV, okay?
Just think about it. You're sitting on Hawaii in your shorts with your little slippers on, and then hearing the waves, and then you have your like here, what it's called, this meta goggles there, AI goggles, whatever, VR.
Oh yeah,
VR
goggles, VR goggles. Yeah.
And then you are driving like in Alaska. You're a trucker in Alaska, but you're sitting on Hawaii. Everything on your screen is snow and everything, but you're sitting in front of the waves. Would be funny.
That's crazy. That's crazy to imagine. Oh man. Well, yeah, and then we're all gonna be fat though.
Nah.
Yeah, so everybody's gonna be fat. You look at all those games like Ready Player One, all these people sitting at home,
still,
doing whatever they want. Only the people, and everything will be so expensive because people won't be able to do anything because everything's autonomous and people won't make as much money.
yeah.
So what they're gonna do is you're gonna live in fucking a car park or an RVs. You're gonna work.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be able to travel anymore because airplanes are
You
too
have to-
polluted,
You have to
and our
be.
world is too polluted already.
You have to be on top of that, you know. That's why I say we gonna be the first trucking company from our desk. I tell you.
You will be. You will be. I don't know if I will be. I don't know if I will be. At 40, this is definitely something that might. If it comes, that's at least 20 years away.
Yeah, but
10, 20.
but then
10,
imagine.
20 at least.
But then imagine still what they're gonna do is they want to have experienced operators, so they gonna know what the truck will do because they don't want to sit somebody that has no clue somewhere with all this weight in the back when somebody really can get hurt. So
Yeah,
they
but
will
you
come
can't,
up to you.
can't feel it.
They came
You
up
can't
to you
feel it.
and say,
Look, then you're gonna have guys that are gonna turn the fucking force feedback down. You know what I mean? They're gonna go and they're gonna be like, whatever, turn it down. I don't want to make it. I don't want it to feel like I'd be able to tip this truck over, even though they are definitely tipping it over.
Yeah, true that.
The brakes aren't gonna feel the same.
That's what I'm saying.
What about all the mechanical issues?
That's
What
what I'm
happens when you
saying.
run out of air?
Then you have a
You
beeping on
know,
your
there's no.
headphones.
But you know what? When you're fucking scared as fuck when you're going down a hill and you're losing brakes or your fucking brakes catch on fire, you know, you think about where you're gonna go and how you're gonna minimize the risk.
Yeah.
Fuck, I just turned my computer off, Vic. I don't know, man. I disconnected somehow.
Fucking
Yeah.
just Alter 4, Alter 4. I'll be back in a minute, sir.
Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened here.
It wasn't me. I'll be running downstairs real quick, be back.
What's up, man? Bonjour. And then you have all these fucking young kids coming in like, do you think we can do donuts with the truck? I'm like, no. I mean, yes, but you shouldn't do it. For fuck's sakes, this world. I swear to God. What the fuck is that over there? J-Dog Gamer. I can't even see this fucking guy. Alright. I mean, sure.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Geht ab. Ist ja gar nicht mag.
Nö.
Das Nils nicht mag.
Ja.
Kann man schon mal verwechseln.
Hm?
Kann man schon mal verwechseln.
Nee, weil Marc gerade online gekommen ist. Geht er rein.
Ich kann auch wieder gehen, weißt du?
Nee, alles gut. Also normal rede ich nicht mit Leuten ohne Heckblech, aber bei dir ist eine Ausnahme.
Das ist nett. Das ist ja auch ein schwieriger Fall, den ich mir ausgesucht habe.
Ja. Schlimm ist, irgendwie musst du das auch fertig machen, ne?
Wie meinst
Ja, sag mal so verkaufen kannst du nicht.
du? Ja, ja. Entweder Schrottpresse oder fertig machen.
Ja, schon.
Das ist mir schon bewusst. So. Deswegen habe ich mich ja für fertig machen versucht entschieden.
Klingt gut.
Aber ich sehe mich da nicht so erfolgreich sein.
Warum steht heute nicht?
Hm?
Könnt ihr heute nicht Auto fahren?
Hm?
Alles so.
Sieben.
Hm?
Der Kopf 7. Der Kopf 7 gucken.
So, gibt's doch nicht.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Vorsicht, abpassen. Und ist wieder gut, Yoshi, oder ist das immer noch Kacke?
So. Kann man spielen.
Ja.
Manche sind auch einfach komplett okay. Ja, zum Beispiel, wenn es Headshot und Body ist und der steht nicht. Muss doch nur einen Headshot damit machen. Mein Gott, das ist ein Kamera.
Ah, in Forza Motorsport 8 kann ich spielen.
Hm?
In Forza Motorsport 8 kann ich spielen.
Was?
Zandvoort. Ich will einmal die Strecke
Sicher?
zumindest mit dem Controller fahren. Dass ich weiß, wo Kurven sind und so.
Ja, doch.
Ja, mach ich so. Deswegen hatte ich das ja gefragt, wo man das spielen kann.
Spitzen tun die trotzdem alle. Braucht nur einen fucking Headshot, ne?
Oh, wir haben schon viel gespielt. Du hast ja auch Waffen schon auf Diamant und so, ne?
Digga, was für eine Range hat das denn, das Ding?
Das.
Was wie ein Gott.
Oder Spieler. Dass das noch nicht mal Hitmarker war. Ne?
Hallo, lad doch noch. Ja.
Moin, moin.
Aber es ist ein bisschen behindert mit kaputter Maus.
Warum ist denn deine Maus kaputt?
Keine Ahnung.
Ganz ehrlich, wenn die nochmal für 20 im Angebot ist, hol der auch die Razer.
Halt doch.
Hä?
Hatte ich doch.
Also, ja, kauf halt nochmal. Alter. Liegt der da auf dem
Oh
Boden?
Gott, 3 Stück. Aber was ein Schwitzer, ne?
Ja, ja.
Hä, das meine ich, Digga. Warum bin ich denn so schnell tot? Von wo, Digga? Oh mein Gott. Halt auch so. Ja, top. Warum schlucken die bei... Jo. Warum schlucken die bei mir immer so viel? Das check ich nicht, ne? Mein Gott. Wie willst du das denn erzählen? Da kann ich nichts zocken, ohne richtig wechseln. Oh. Klar.
Ja, was
Ja,
war das
wusste.
denn? Wurfax oder was?
Ja, aber guck mal, wer wusste.
Komische Lobby. Ja, aber als wir gespielt haben, war richtig gut. Als das rausgekommen ist.
Das ist nicht gut.
Junge, irgendwie. Jonas, mit dem Hotel hat sich eigentlich überhaupt nicht gelohnt.
Äh,
Weil den ersten Stint, den wir fahren, ist um 11 Uhr.
oh. Mein Gott. Wie viel Hits fressen die denn immer? Ja, und ich bin wieder unten, oder was? Mal gucken.
Bist du da schon mal gefahren, Justin?
Ja.
Weil irgendwie bei dem Veranstalter gibt's einmal Touris und einmal irgendwie Sport oder so. Und ich hatte den Gord mal gefragt, ja, wie oft bist du denn da schon gefahren? Ja, auch kein einziges Mal. Und Jonas so direkt, ja, lass Sport nehmen, sonst sind da so langsamer und keine Ahnung. Ja, wir kennen die Rennstrecke noch nicht mal. Wie wär's, wenn wir erstmal Touris machen? Ja, ja, doch, können wir auch machen. Oh, Junge. Ja.
Hat mittlerweile auch einfach immer nur noch nervig und stressig, ehrlich gesagt.
Was, Track Days?
Nee, was die da immer so erzählen.
Ja. Keine Ahnung.
Deswegen habe ich da irgendwie auch gar nicht mehr so Bock drauf.
Doch, ich hab da richtig Bock drauf. Ich lass mich davon halt nicht so gut bringen. So. Rennen. Ich möchte ein freies Rennen.
Ich kann es halt aber irgendwann nicht mehr hören. Auch diese ganze S14-Scheiße immer.
Auch ich finde, das war jetzt aber, also keine Ahnung, ich finde das ja gut, dass das beim Gordon nicht ganz so